40-45 minutes just to get to the same spot as each other. Which just wouldn't make any sense. Exciting stuff. I'm just glad that this game has kept getting better with each update over the years, rather than sizzling out. You know how it is with some long-term games. It's really great in the beginning, and maybe the first couple of DLCs, you know, people are real excited and anxious to get their hand on new content. And then it starts to taper off. But for me, it actually seems like for every year, the updates and DLCs just keep getting better. Yeah, exactly, Parker. I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree. I do wish that they would expand on some of the areas that's only been halfway built. After Heart of Russia, um, like I really would like them to do more in the UK and more in Scandinavia after the Heart of Russia DLC. Um, just to sort of finish that off, you know, get done with that area, you know, so you can expand west or east, I mean, instead. I think I probably would have finished off, you know, the UK. Maybe even release the other half of Scandinavia and the UK together, uh, before doing Russia. Because that way you could pretty much just say, you know, well, this whole part of the map is done now, so let's start focusing on moving this way. I think that would probably be stretching it, going that far. I did actually have somebody come in a stream not too long ago and had an idea about, uh, you know, since they're getting close to completing Europe and they're soon halfway through the States. Um, Not really in the number of states, but they're almost halfway as far as the area goes, especially um, whenever Texas is done. They will be really close to halfway. Um, I know some people are probably sitting there thinking, well, that's nowhere near 48 states, but you got to think about the land mass. The size of the states in the East Coast are a lot smaller than the states on the West Coast. All right, you pulling in here? All right. Ah. But yeah, somebody actually came in and had the idea of why not combine the two games and make it World Truck Simulator instead. That would basically open it up for anything. Because then you probably wouldn't feel as restricted to stick to Europe since it's called Euro Truck Simulator. You wouldn't be restricted to say, oh, we're only going to do the States because it's called American Truck Simulator. Of course, the trucks would stay in their respective regions. You wouldn't be able to take ATS trucks to Europe just because it would be one game, but just the idea of having it as like a world truck simulator. Yeah, exactly. If you really wanted to go in depth with it, you could even do like a storyline out of it. Hey, word is in the States that you're a legendary trucker. We have a company that's interested in hiring you over in Europe. How would you feel about hopping on a plane and coming over and working for us? There's still a lot they can do with the games, though. Picking up a new Volvo and taking to the US for a new company. Yeah. That would be kind of crazy to imagine, though. Imagine having, like, if they had, like, the whole of Africa done. And say you could go all the way over to Vladivostok, Russia, if you wanted to. It would probably be a trip long enough in the game, even with the scale down, that you wouldn't even be able to complete it in a 24-hour period. I mean, just thinking about the scale of what we have already is for me, is mind-blowing. Because it's like, imagine in real life, hopping in your car at home and just driving in one direction for 6 hours. How far would you come? And then turn back and look and be like, that's driving from one side of the Euro Truck Simulator map to the other. Not even the Crew 2's map is that big. And the map in the Crew 2 is the size of the state of Delaware. Like 1,900 square miles. So it just makes me wonder, how big is the ETS2 map with pro mods in square miles? It's got to be huge, massive. Yeah. I mean, you could probably take, I'm sure you could probably find somewhere how large is the European Union in square miles, just to get a rough estimate. How big it is in square miles. Scale it down to the ETS2 size, and then you would have your answer. Not exact, but close enough. Because you don't have the whole of Scandinavia finished, but then you got the UK to fill in that, since they're not really EU anymore. I don't know if there's anything else missing, really. If there is, then Iceland would make up for that. Man, that dude was flying through there with that loco. I don't understand why everybody's got to get on here and go full speed everywhere. I guess. Yeah, I seen him coming up hot on that roundabout. Yeah, they need to add Ireland. There's still more in the UK that needs filling in. I don't remember how much. It's been so long since I've seen the vanilla map for the UK. I don't know how much is missing anymore. All right, we're just gonna let Andy drop off his load here, and then we'll continue on up to Honungsvåg. He's over here on the other side of the building. There's a little church hanging out back there. 1.728 million square miles. So what is that scaled down to? 1 to, I think it's 1 to 18 or 1 to 19. I can't remember which. I think it's 1 to 18. What's that? Are you going to continue on up? Yeah, I'm going to be ending there as well. So 780 kilometers. So you would probably just divide 1.7 million by 18 then, right? I wonder if that figure is before or after Brexit. Either way, I don't think it'll matter if it is before or after, because we do have some countries in pro mods that are not even in the European Union. Oh shit. I was supposed to turn here. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so focused on me and chat trying to figure out how big the European Union is in ETS2 scale. That was almost another wreck. I almost did a gabber and just went right past my exit. Yep, right here, Minnie. $12 hours, 21 minutes. So it'll be about 13 by the time I get ready to wrap up. Probably. You've been here for quite a while. A little bit off and on, but you've been here for a while. $94,444. Wow. So we figured that the ETS2 map with pro mods can potentially be at least 94,000 kilometers, square kilometers. Or you said miles, didn't you? All over the place. We're getting up close to Kirkenes now, so we're going to start running into people. I have 402 showing on Trucky at the moment. I know I was probably bad at math in school, but I'm pretty sure all you have to do is divide it by 18. Since 1 mile, or since the scale is 1 to 18. So every 1 real mile is 18 miles in the game. $94,000. That almost seems unbelievable. But when you think about it, it does take 6 hours to go across. Well, I'll see how long it takes. Whoa. Now it's me that's running all over the place. That would be a mess. Somebody receive a report of me running head on into somebody in the opposite lane. Traffic. I know. The server-wide speed limit used to be 90. Yeah, that's 110 it is now. People are wanting to have it raised to 150. Yeah, we're not counting Heart of Russia. That is basically just um, taking the size of the European Union, according to Google. What you have to figure in, though, is the UK is no longer part of the European Union. Norway is not part of the European Union. Is it Switzerland or Austria? Is not part of the European Union either. Plus, we have other countries down in the Baltics, the Baltic regions, that are not part of the European Union. In Pro Mods, plus the Middle East part of it. So, in Iceland, of course, Iceland's part of the European Union, I believe. But so that's just a really rough estimate. That's not even really close, I guess, to what the actual size is. But just going off of that calculation, that really puts into perspective, you know, the size we're actually looking at here. I wouldn't actually mind, you know, knowing a more exact number. It would take some time to set and figure out. Especially when you got countries like Norway and Sweden and Finland And well, Russia, you know, they've got just parts of the country in the map. And the UK's, even with pro mods, is still not completely finished. Alrighty, Meanie, you take it easy. Thank you very much for hanging out for so long. It was a pleasure, and I'll be heading off soon here in about a half an hour when we get up to Honningsvåg. Drop off his load. So everybody that's still hanging out at the end of the stream, if you're going to be on Twitch for a little while, I will be sending you guys over to a another Truck and Sim streamer. We'll see if it's going to be ATS or ETS. Uh-oh. Probably I can't see who's online at the moment that I actually follow, but at this time of day it's probably mostly ATS streamers that are on my follow list streaming at the moment. Keyboard player. I could see his truck doing this. Sometimes I even manage to do that with a wheel. The time of Skybox seems to be pretty good. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm guessing it must be somewhere in the summertime that this Skybox is supposed to be set in. Probably not quite in the middle of the summer, probably somewhere around the spring or the beginning of summer. Even down here in Stockholm, we have the sun goes down, but you can still see the sunlight across the horizon all night. I don't know, it could be the summertime. That sun is still higher than what I thought it was when it was behind those trees. It's almost midnight now, so. I wouldn't mind going up north and fishing. Could stand out there and fish all night because it'd never get dark. Unless they got some time regulations. I don't know if they have any time regulations. Does that tag of his name mean psychopath? Hey there, Paul. Yeah, I'm still going. I'm guessing the second part was supposed to be chauffeur or something. Yeah, everybody in Australia and New Zealand, they went to bed a long time ago and they're already getting up again. If Steve is still here, then there's 3 of us in chat. Oh, Dutch Kiwi's here as well. Okay, 4 maybe if Steve is still here. Unless somebody else speaks up that I don't know is here. Yeah, I guess some of us are just a bunch of nutters whenever it comes to trucking. Yeah, even whenever I was working and driving and even working overtime days, I would still come home and drive trucks on the computer in the evening. Yeah, exactly. That was something my ex never could figure out. She's like, how can you drive a truck anywhere from 8 to 10, sometimes 12 hours a day, and then come home and drive a truck on the computer? Hello there, Morningstar. How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I am getting a little bit tired, I do have to admit. Yeah, it's... See that? Mom couldn't understand how much stress I was going through during the day. And that, you know, coming on here was actually calming me down and relaxing me. Yeah. 2 permabans to modders. Whoa. Gotta be pretty serious if you get a permaban. I'm sure you'll hear anything and everything. People will come up with all kinds of crazy excuses. Oh yeah. I'm sure the cat on the keyboard gets hurt a lot. I'm sorry, my cat jumped up on the keyboard. Well, that's where Truckers MP. Welcome back, Steve. Um, Not really. Okay. That's where Truckers MP, they've got written in their rules that you are responsible and in control of your equipment. Period. So you can't come and say, "Oh, my cat jumped on the keyboard," or my little brother grabbed the controller." Uh, yeah, something like that. My friend was on here trolling with my account, and you hear it all. Doesn't matter. It says in the rules, you are in control of your equipment and gaming gear. End of story. Brunch. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna have to feather it through here. I don't know if we'll be able to set the cruise. Oh yeah, it did tilt. Now this is the old one, the old R series S or Streamline they call it in the game. Hmm. I don't know if I've seen that right. There's no telling when I'll wake up. Hopefully I'll wake up in time to get some, I gotta go do some shopping and, I need to clean up around the house a little bit as well. I did do my laundry last night, so just need to clean, dust, and vacuum and me wrecking twice, me almost wrecking twice. That's about it. Putting in a lot of miles. Alright, this will be interesting. Hopefully they're taking their time. Or not.
Eles aí vão todos alçados.
What did he say? Are you on the CB-19 or are you still on 3? Okay, he said something over to CB. It sounded like he said to stay on your side of the road. It's like, well, hell, I was on my side of the road. You're the one that was hauling ass around the turn. That's what... Yeah, I swear that's what he said. Alright. Yeah, I mean, if we're in Discord chatting, I usually keep it on 19 anyways. It was nice to have and listen to when you were trucking across the states, but you know, because they really did get into some really crazy stuff, conversations. Some people still think it's okay to do that on the game. Oh yeah, if you go set an ATS in Las Vegas, you'll hear anything and everything. Yeah. There's moderators that'll set and listen to just the CB chatter in Las Vegas and ban people for CB abuse. I like this one, the old one that I'm driving now, better. Yeah, I think if Yeah, this last little bit leading up to Honningsvåg is real nice. I think if I was a game moderator, I would probably spend a lot of time in ATS. Because I mean, there's moderators that do moderate ATS. But I feel like there could be more moderation in ATS than what there is today. Because a lot of times there's not people logged on. Yes, it does, Marcus. I'm going to be streaming that Sunday night. Well, actually tonight for me. It'll be later tonight. Actually, let me... There's not even any online here at the moment. No. Everybody go crazy. There'll be people looking at the report, so it come into the website. I can't believe we were the only two up here. Yeah. Hey, Metallicana, how's it going? See, all the Aussies and Kiwis are pouring in now. Recovering from last night. Uh-oh. Wild night last night? Uh-oh. Playing Arma 3 and drinking. No, actually that damn GNT trailer's in the way because I can't even see where I'm supposed to be going. Just going for it and see where I end up at. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Alright, I think I need to come over more to the left. I really wish they would remove these trailers that are standing here. Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, it would be a real challenge. It's enough of a challenge. Not well, I can barely see if from this angle. I can see part of the parking place. I probably should have done it from this angle instead of going down the street. It's going to disappear in a minute, though. Now I can't see nothing. It's like, hey, let's make everybody reverse and blind here. There we go. If it was collision queried, then you would have to sort of like jackknife it, kind of like a parallel park, jackknife it in there. Have you been up to the end of the world building over here? I don't know. It's just a place to go to say that you've been there, I guess. You can go check it out. $6,000. Oh, crap, I forgot to look. I think it should have been 6,200 and something kilometers. I can still look at the profile whenever I get done here, so. Yeah, it was 6.5 hours. 6 hours and 45 minutes, I think. Almost 7 hours to do it all. Done a few 4K ones. I'll show you where we went when we get up here. We didn't exactly go the plan, the originally planned route. Welcome to Nordcap. I always like coming over here whenever we come to Honningsvåg. Exactly. Wake up in the morning with an ocean view. No, not those. I'll turn off the... Yes. Turn the chat off just in case somebody comes up here. I don't think they will, but... let's see. All right. This guy over here, he's still a dancing. What's the move, man? He jamming the Jimi Hendrix like we are. Yeah, definitely. End of the line. Uh, let's see. This is where we went. We went through St. Petersburg. I picked up my load down here at Eolo lines. Hello there, Neil Fox. Thank you very much for the lurk. I am about to wrap up for the night. I've been going 13 hours now, so this was the last job we just did. I started here in Algeciras, Let's see if it took me through the exact same route. Oh, what has it done now? Oh, it's put the #1 marker down there. Idiots. Let's move this marker down here. Picked up here. Let's see. Yep. Cordoba looks correct. That's as far as I can zoom out. So I started down here at the port in Algeciras. Went all the way up. I do remember going through Praha. I'm not sure. Yeah, we did go by Heilbronn. I remember seeing like a nuclear reactor there in Heilbronn. Some sort of power plant. Looks right. Looks right. Went through New St. Petersburg. Andy had a delivery there. And then he picked up a new delivery going to this small little bitty town called Shimi. And then we went all the way up here to Onigsborg. So yeah. It says it was 6,213. I can look and see what the actual mileage was. Progress history. Oh, that's free roam. After making the extra drop-offs, it was a total of 6,393 kilometers. 8,000 XP, 235,000 in profit. Very nice trip. I wish it would tell me how long it. Let's see. Don't tell me how long it took. I think it was over 6 hours though. With all the stopping, we stopped for fuel and we stopped for a break, and then Andy had 2 deliveries. But that is gonna be. What's that? Can you see how long it took, or? So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I am gonna be doing the ATS beta convoy tomorrow night. So if you guys want to check that out, even if you want to jump in, if you've got the ATS beta unlocked, um, if you've got all the state DLCs, you want to jump in, come on in. I'll have the password. It will be password locked. I'll have the password in chat or on a command or in a timer, either one or both. And yeah, we'll check out ATS experimental convoy all night tomorrow night. See what we can get into. I'll try to do some externals as well. So no, wait, that's not connected. I don't think I have that connected to World of Trucks. It may not be able to be connected to World of Trucks. Well, we started it at 11. Almost exactly 6 hours. Okay, so it was like almost exactly 6 hours. I thought it was longer than that, but So 6 hour trip. Let me go see who we can raid. Alrighty, man. You take it easy. It was a pleasure running around with you tonight. Alright, take it easy. Alright, let me look. Let me look at something right quick. No, not there. I got me a little raid list going. So I can see who has raided me recently that I could possibly give a raid to, but there's none of them are online. Thank you very much for coming in, Parker. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. And look and see what we got going on here. Wait a minute, didn't actually we do have somebody online that did raid me recently. Do you guys want to stick with Euro Truck Simulator or do you want to go to American Truck Simulator? Euro Truck? Because I do have, I don't know if some of you are familiar with Dak Burton. He is an IRL truck driver. He's currently online. Looks like he's doing single player at the moment, though. But he, good night again, Iceman. Thank you very much for riding around with us tonight. It was a pleasure. He's doing some Euro Truck Simulator. It looks like it is single player, so which I don't have a problem with. I'll raid single player truckers as well. He did recently come in and raid the channel not too long ago, so now I have the ability to return the favor. So I think I'll do that for Mr. Dak Burton. So I hope you all will hang out and show some raid hype in Dak's chat, show him some nightmare love, and let him know that you come in with the raid. Let me just get I usually get a raid message set up before I send people over, so let me do that right quick. I got a lot of stuff I still need to set up and make streaming so much more simpler, but I just don't do it. All right. Hopefully I won't get timed out for emotes either. So, you guys, it's been awesome. Come back tomorrow night or later tonight for, yeah, 13 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to send you guys over to Dak Burton, IRL Trucker. He's doing Euro Truck Simulator at the moment. And we'll see you guys later tonight doing some ATS experimental convoy. Y'all have a good one. And we'll head over as soon as the credits are done. See you guys later. Thank you all very much for coming out. I appreciate it very much. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Get ready to raid Mr. Dak Burton. See y'all.